Hey guys, you're here for another instalment from Force 15. This is update 1 on Tropical Depression 2L in the Atlantic. Yet another early storm, but by only a few days. This update is as of 22:30 UTC, 18:30 local time on the 27th of May 2016. Storm's location at 28.5 degrees north, 74.7 degrees east, with winds of 35 miles per hour, making it a tropical depression on the Saffir-Simpson scale. The pressure of 1,009 millibars, movement west-northwest at 13 miles an hour. So, storms, early season storm, only just by a few days. The official start of the Atlantic hurricane season is on June 1st, although that was scuppered by Hurricane Alex back in January. This looks set to become Tropical Storm Bonnie, but not Hurricane Bonnie, as you'll see coming up in the forecast track, which is, here you go. So storm's location there, 28.5 degrees north, 74.4 degrees west, just off the coast of the Carolinas. Now there is a tropical storm warning in effect for most of the South Carolinian coast. It looks as though it could also be extended to Georgia and possibly parts of North Carolina as the storm makes landfall. The storm is expected to weaken quickly and turning post-tropical. My thoughts on this at the moment, it might push hurricane status, personally from my view at the moment. Here's the overview of the Atlantic. No other storms are in the proximity or in the Atlantic at this present time, though I do believe the computer models have been suggestive of something. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Here's the satellite overview as well. It's quite sprawling and quite open core there in Tropical Depression 2 at the moment, and also possibly a tropical wave coming off the west coast of Africa and over the Cape Verde Islands at the moment. So here you guys can see the visible imagery from there, and it's looking quite exposed at the core at the moment. If that's an eye feature, it is a very large eye feature, and the storm is very exposed at this present time. Here's the Dvorak imagery looking at us it's at the moment, I'd say it's a very sorry excuse for a tropical depression. I would say that is still partly extratropical at this present time, though the storm should get its act together and become Tropical Storm Bonnie. Here's the rainbow imagery. Cloud tops are cooling quite a fair bit in the northern part of the system. Again, still quite exposed in the core. It is really not getting its act together at the moment. So here you guys can see the water vapor imagery. A lot of dry air off to the storm's west currently at the moment, which could be inhibiting development of the system at the moment. That's also over the Carolinas where the storm's projected landfall is. So that may weaken the system as well a bit before the storm's landfall. Here you guys can see the AVN imagery. Again, the storm looking very, very weak on there and very exposed in the core. Cloud covers there mainly around the storm, but again as well still needs to get its act together in the organisational side. Here's the funk top imagery. Storms looks like it's definitely intensifying, though we'll have to see what comes out of the system. It might become a tropical storm, but at the moment I believe it is a very sorry excuse for a depression. And here's the RB top imagery, the final imagery, and again it's starting to intensify in the northern part of the system, as illustrated on this one, and it's not looking that good personally. So here you guys can see the wind shear map. It's not listed at the moment on the wind shear map, and just because it's tropical depression still, so it won't be on the graphic. But it's actually in that increasing shear environment off the South Carolinian coast, within a bit of yellow, bit of shear. So the wind shear approximately there is around about 35 to 40 knots at this present time. Just enough to keep the system a fair bit weak. at the present time, and the sea surface temperatures conducive for development, just holding on the threshold at the moment. And also it's looking quite conducive around the Cuban and Caribbean coast as well, so it's possible for some development there, also with a tropical wave coming off the coast of the Cape Verde Islands. So here is the intensity forecast for Tropical Depression 2. So plus 12, 40 miles per hour, 1007 millibars, 29 north, 75 degrees east, making it Tropical Storm Bonnie. Plus 24, 45 miles an hour, 1004 millibars, 30 degrees north, 75.2 degrees east. Plus 36, 50 miles an hour, 1000 millibars, 31.0 degrees north, 76.1 degrees east. Plus 48, 45 miles an hour, 1001 millibars, 31.6 north, 76.4 east. Plus 72, 45 miles an hour, 1003 millibars, 32 north, 76.3 east. Plus 96, 45 miles an hour, 1006 millibars, 32.2 degrees north, 75.0 degrees east. And finally plus 120, 40 miles per hour, 1009 millibars, 32.5 degrees north, 73.0 degrees east. So that's all on the intensity forecast, and now we will reiterate the advisory from the storm. So this is update 1 on Tropical Depression 2L as of 22:30 UTC, 18:30 local time on the 27th of May 2016. Storm's location at 28.5 degrees north, 74.7 degrees east, with winds of 35 miles per hour, making it a tropical depression on the Saffir-Simpson scale, with a pressure of 1009 millibars, moving west-northwest at 13 miles an hour. But anyway, that's all from me now. Thank you guys for watching. This is Force 15 signing off.